It said, does anybody have family members in the state of Florida or is planning to travel to Florida anytime soon? In the gas station, right?
Yes, you might be wondering what is going on. Florida's largest LGBT civil rights group has issued a travel advisory for the state, and work Libras are leaving the state like never before. I came across a series of videos posted on TikTok. I don't know if you have seen this.
We are officially getting out of Florida. Like, for real, we are moving out of this state. And I could not be more excited, but also just, I can't believe we're here again.
Get the hell out of Florida. If you're planning a visit, cancel it. If you live there and you are able to leave, do it now. Ron DeSantis has passed some extreme legislation down there. We've all heard about it. We saw it coming. A lot of people have already fled Florida. But it is now law. It is now law that if you have a transgendered child, the state can take them from you, whether you live there or you're visiting there. Whether your child is fully transitioned or just started gender affirming care.
So last night, my girlfriend Kelly and I had a conversation that in my wildest dreams, I would have never imagined that I would be having. We talked about leaving the state of Florida, and not only just leaving, but the fact that we need to start developing a plan to leave on a whim's notice in an emergency situation if things get really bad. And, you know, we've been talking for a while about how do we know when it's that time to go? When is it so obvious that it's so unsafe? And I think for us, this week was really that kicker. Between the 6-week abortion ban, the travel advisories that were put out for members of the LGBTQ plus community traveling to Florida. And then I think what was the real kicker was finding out yesterday that a new bill has been proposed that would allow medical doctors and insurance companies the ability to deny care to anyone that they choose if they believe that the person they are treating goes against their moral or religious beliefs.
Yes, when I saw this, I was amazed because it is actually insane to see this happening. Somebody wrote, she's telling people to live because of extreme legislation, good morals will always look vile and disgusting to the one consuming the bad. You all know what is happening in Florida. They have put up legislations and Libras are seeing this. It's frightening. I don't understand if I tell you that please don't take a kid to a drag show, or drag shows should not accommodate kids. You consider it like a bad thing. I don't know how I can actually look at you because I have seen this happening where if you actually tell someone that this thing is not good.
It said, does anybody have family members in the state of Florida or is planning to travel to Florida anytime soon? In the gas station, right? And a couple of people like lifted their hands and stuff. And I said, well, several advocacy groups have issued a warning to not travel to the state of Florida because of all of these bans and legislation and everything like that against immigration, immigrants, and LGBTQIA issues. Businesses big and small. They're even going after Disney and telling Disney what they can and can't do with their business. And the clerk, who's mixed black and something else, said to me, Disney should have kept its mouth shut and stayed out of political business. And I went, the NAACP has also issued a warning to the black community to stay away from the state of Florida because it's getting dangerous for the BIPOC community.
I don't know why this is a problem. It is extremely disgusting to see that when you are preaching morals to people, they will always consider you to be bad. I don't understand why. I have not seen the reason they have to take up this decision.
NAACP has also issued a warning to the black community to stay away from the state of Florida because it's getting dangerous for the BIPOC community. And the guy behind, two people behind me, says, "Oh, you mean the cults?" And I look back, the cults? The cults that want to do the. He said, "You know what we should have? We should have a go to work cult." What? What? And I said, "I'm a retired vet. I don't go to work." I said, "But I'm gay. I can't go to Florida now." And he went off. Like, these are the people you just. And so I looked at the clerk again. I said, "Do you feel the same way?" He said, "Yes." And I'm like, "Oh Lord." And then they started talking about Christian values. And that's my cue. I just wanted to give a warning. Like, that's it. You should see how extensive the advisory is and the lists of reasons why they issued the warning. It's bad.
Yes, I went through the comment section of this video. Somebody wrote, "Hilarious that the woman telling you to leave or cancel your vacation in Florida is wearing a destiny shirt. Why will I leave? Great weather and people. The Gulf is 10 minutes away. College is basically free. No state income tax. Children can be taught CRT and we protect our babies. Added bonus. DeSantis is my governor, but please don't let me stop you from leaving." Another person wrote, "Florida born and raised, and I gotta say, we went from the state with the creepiest education system to the point where we can't count vote to the most base state in the country. Never gave up, and glad to see us real Floridians, not those New York City transplants, are eating good for once." So you can see a lot of people actually reacting to this. They are receiving backlash from people that have been in Florida for a very long time. I want to say something that I noticed on this channel for some time now. When I started doing these videos on Bud Light relating to this trans issue, I got some subscribers, and when I started reacting on videos like this, trying to call out some of this woke thing, hypocrisy, I realized some people were unsubscribing. I understand. If you see that this kind of content you can accommodate or we can have different of opinions, feel free to leave. I believe this is a platform where we should be able to exchange. I must not agree with you. Sometimes we can disagree to agree on some things. That is how it is done. If you are a Democrat watching me, this is actually just simple. We can coexist even if we have different political views on things. Thank you guys. God bless you abundantly.